Hi all, good morning. This is Dr. S. Vaishnavi from Dr. S. Transaction College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see a mini introduction or short introduction to JAX-RS. JAX-RS is nothing but a Java API for RESTful Web Services, introduction to modern REST API in Java with a current version of Jakarta. So this is in JAX-RS, which is Jersey and REST Easy applications. It's an application server within client application and also dispatches serverlet with has an HTML, JavaScript, JSS is a scripting language within JSON format. JSON format we have seen in the last video. So the key concept is to specify with an implementation specification set of rules annotations. It is not a direct implementation for the developers. It has a REST is in representation state transfer architecture style distributed by Royal Fielding in 2000, later 2000s or early 2000s. Now we are going to see the key principles where key principles stateless client server separation and carryable uniform interface and layered system. So I have also given you the REST architecture for a client, also the server. So the HTTP request where HTTP methods we have seen put, get, delete, and also patch. These are the operations with a message exchanging format. Last video we have seen about the XML and also JSON format where the REST API is a web server with connecting to the database. So the annotation driven as and uses Java with introduction to Java Software Engineering 5, where Java classes and methods resources within HTTP operations, making the code clean, easy to understand to the client. So we have also Pojo based developers. Is a Pojo is nothing but plain old Java object for web resources, where HTTP Central is an mostly standard principles, including using URLs, also identification standard with HTTP methods, where core notations of JRX is an API specification. It's a part of Jakarta within path specification and also produces the media types. So this is in JX-RS request process cycle. So this is in pre-matching container request filter, response filter, reader inceptator, message body recipient, reader, and also resource method processing within container response filter with the writer inceptator and also message body reader. So this is a client request. These are the functions we are going to give within request process cycle. So next one is why is JAX-RS? It's the advantage of Pojo. Pojo is nothing but we have seen about plain old Java object as a web resources. It is a simple heavy of using an annotations, very clean code with a standard and also a portable across servers. Excellent integration with CDI and bean validation of JSON BP. And also here are the example of we have a Jakarta and also we have REST consumers. So client API is a consume other the REST services, which also we have seen about the Pojo. Pojo is nothing but an Jakarta web service according to a RESTful state REST. So this is an original author of Sun Micro Systems, which is developed by the Eclipse Foundation, which has an application. This type is an application programming framework where the core notation is we have seen about the annotation path, which defines an URL path, and also get post would deletes the HTTP method binding, and also produces the response media type, consumes a request body media. We have seen the diagram. It is a path param, query param, and also context param. Path param is an URL, URI, the path ID. Query is in routing. So what is the query means like we have getting a question, and also contents with an injects a context object with HTTP headers. So the website So this is a basic Hello program with the specifications of get, produce we have as seen before, and also it is an annotations introduction to Java classes and methods. It has a path which specifies URL path we have seen, and also has a get, post, put, and delete to handle the corresponding HTTP methods, and also its types. It produces MIME media type for application jar JSON application XML for the resource method can produce and also send back to the client via message. It consumes a specific path param. It is a parameter passed to a method of value to a URL path. So query param is binds a parameter passed to a method to a query parameter in the URL. So here we are going to say about hello plus name. So these are CRUD operation we have seen in the last two views. CRD operation is create, read, update, and delete. So create is to post, read is to get, and update is to put, and delete is to delete. These are the HTTP methods. We also have one more HTTP method that is patch. So it's a partial update. So as far we have seen Jakarta model with this is a summary of Jakarta with adding dependency that it prints the displays output with the specification implementation and also annotations. It has also API build their services annotation driven with Java classes and methods, and also it has a Pojo which is a plain old Java objects, and also it has an HTTP centric with an identification of HTTP methods, and also plus CRUD operations with core annotations with path get, post, put, produce, path param, and query para. So thank you.